welcome to your general April 15th to the 30th reading, okay? If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and my info are below. Just shoot me an email. We can make that happen. I'm also on Instant Go, so if you need a quick answer to a quick question, hit me up on the Instant Go app. Also, check out my playlist. Just think of them as a library going forward because all my sun moon readings are done, so you can check those out. And then also, I'm starting compatibility readings, okay? You Scorpios are going to be the next up after Taurus, all right? I think I've done Aquarius, I've done all of Pisces, I'm working on Taurus, and then I will do all the compatibilities for you guys next, okay? So check that out and or subscribe to get those notifications. Oh yeah, and check out the FAQS below for commonly asked questions. If you have a question before posting it, you might want to check those out because a lot of the same questions come up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading, Scorpio. See what's going on for you guys the last 2 weeks of April. Holy Spirit Angels, can you please show me past energies that that Scorpio passed out of before entering into the last 2 weeks of April? What are the past energies they moved out of? Okay, you guys moved out of the World in the upright. Ooh. Just pop those out. Energies you guys can expect. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Huh. Interesting. Feeling like some of you might have left a job. And can you please show me how Scorpios will be moving forward into May? We have the Four of Wands. Okay, immediately I kind of got that you guys, some of you left a job. Left a job or you left a relationship? I'm feeling more so it's a job. I mean, this is pretty cut and dry here. Because we have the World card, and I'll pull clarifier so we'll really see what's going on here. And let me move these over. I always feel like I'm so far away from the screen. Adjust my camera. So we have the World card in reverse. So really, that's the ending of a chapter here for you guys. I mean, you've completed a goal. You've completed a life lesson. Something major is ending so that you can start something new, okay? For some of you might be traveling, you might be immigrating to another country, something in regards to that. But when the World card shows up, it's pretty much you finish the book and you put it back on the shelf, and then you pull out another book to start on your journey. So that's why I'm feeling like this is more like a business, a career. You ended one job prior to the last 2 weeks of April, and you're kind of moving forward. This is usually an interesting time of year because it is tax season, so I kind of factor that in too. So maybe some of you guys went ahead and got your taxes done, and then you have to pay the piper. Maybe there's some, you know, because this is what I'm seeing over here. Maybe you guys have some payments you have to make. You know, so it's like you're closing out your books for the year, and then you find out, because the last 2 weeks, the Ace of Pentacles here is showing going into debt, stressing about money, okay? So either you guys did your taxes and you finished up your fiscal year or whatever, and you're finding out you owe a little bit more than you thought, or you did a trajectory of the upcoming year, and you guys are really kind of worried about money, maybe going into debt. But this is good because, I mean, it's not good, but in a way it is because we have the Ten of Wands here. So that's finally like, it's almost like now that you know what's happening, you can also take a sigh of relief, okay? I feel like or you can take a little bit of a break. So maybe you had all these responsibilities kind of building up and everything, and now with the Ten of Wands in reverse, now that you know the reality and what you have to work with, it's a little easier for you. It could be that, or like I said, you guys are out of work currently. And this card, the Ten of Wands, is about learning to say no, being free. So right now I feel some of you, like I said, you left a job, you got laid off by choice, you left a job, and for the time being, you're having stresses in regards to money because you're not employed, but this Ten of Wands in reverse is also saying no. So you could have been working, you know, for a company and they were shady, you didn't like how things were, they weren't promoting you or what have you, so finally you just said no and you're out. And you leave, and it has stresses on you, obviously, financially. But I'm feeling like things work out, though, because we move forward to this Four of Wands as you move into May. That's a really good card, because that's about celebrations and family and friends and weddings. But I'm kind of getting, you're going to be in a better situation. What I got from this was like networking, okay? So you're hanging out with friends and you're kind of networking and you're hearing about a lot of possibilities where you can kind of put down your roots and like, you know, start something new in regards to a job. Because for this, the Four of Wands to me is, even though it's not a pentacle card, it's you know, starting something that's stable, being able to put roots down, like moving into something. So you might be moving into a new job in May. Let's look at the World card. Can you please provide clarification on the World card in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the World card in the upright? Why is the World card here in the upright for Scorpio's past energies? Okay, person, personality. Star card. Okay, you did end something, but you have a lot of hope with the Star card. So that's the card of Aquarius. You guys did this because you had to renew somehow, but you have a lot of hope. I almost feel like you did this because you weren't recognized as the shining star that you thought you should be, the Fool card, so you decided you need to take a new journey. You need to try something new. You need to start something fresh. You need to take a new chance. You need to have a new beginning. And again, travel is coming up, so you might be traveling in order to do so. The Two of Wands is... I feel like maybe previously this thing you were in, it was very limiting. It was limiting you. It was small thinking. It was, you know, plans were falling apart in this other situation you were in, and I feel like that's why you needed to get out of it. The views were too limited, and you want something better for yourself, so you decided to end this. Could be a relationship, but I'm getting it's I feel like it's jobby job. Can you please provide clarification on this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Scorpios? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is this Ace of Pentacles? And make sure, you know, if it is a relationship, you can post up in the comments. I'm curious about... You can only see so much with these cards on actual situations, especially for general reading. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? For Scorpios, last 2 weeks of April. Person... Sun card. Okay, so while you are having problems with money, the Sun card here is telling you that things are going to get better. All right, and for some of you guys, even though you're having money stresses, I feel like you're keeping a really positive attitude. That you know that if you play your cards right, you're going to have material happiness. There's going to be a joyous outcome to this. And you're kind of holding on to that. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So, you really... You did leave a situation, but you left without closure, I feel like. Whatever this was here, you left, but there wasn't any closure in regards to it, but you still have to kind of move forward. I almost feel like this situation, it's like you're having some regrets. With this situation, I feel like you're saying it could have been so much better if... ... And that's what I feel like is going on. And so... You kind of are dipping back to it occasionally, thinking about it, going, you know, gosh, you know, it's a shame because this really would have turned out well if ... But you just had to leave the situation. You couldn't really stay in it longer than you had to. But I do like that you guys have faith that there's good things to come. Either that or the universe is telling you that, because the Sun card's here. So it's telling you, hang in there. There's something better coming around the bend. Can you please provide clarification on the Ten of Wands in reverse? Why is the Ten of Wands here in reverse for Scorpios? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Person, personality. King of Cups in reversed. Alright. Alright, I do kind of feel like your emotions might be a little bit all over the place in regards to this. So I'm going to put the King of Cups over here with this Moon card. I feel like there's, you know, some deep stuff going on. So you guys might be a little bit depressed. I think you're going to go through a period where, you know, even though there's a sense of relief and you've accepted the truth, I think you guys are going to be a little moody, a little depressed. You're going to have really uncertain feelings that you're unsure of, both with the Moon card and the King of Cups here. And you're going to feel stuck. And here's your card, with the Death card in reverse. So there is part of you, when you start getting in your feelings, you're starting to feel like things aren't moving along. You're starting to lose hope. You're starting to feel stuck because there isn't any kind of energy going on. But I feel like it's going to have a good outcome here. I just feel like that's a phase. I mean, naturally, because something ended and now you're looking for something new. And I do feel like you're looking for something new. And I do feel like you might be turning down some opportunities or offers. Like you're telling people, no, no, thank you. You know, even though you're kind of in this desperate, I don't want to say desperate, but kind of like getting a little depressed, a little down in the mouth or whatever, and you do get opportunities, you're holding out for an opportunity that you're worthy of. So I do think, like, if opportunities or options come, you say, no, no, thank you. That's really not what I'm looking for. I appreciate it, but, you know, I'm holding out for something bigger or better. Clarification here on the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here in regards to how Scorpios will move forward in May? From April to May. Who is this person? What is this energy in regards to this Four of Swords? Okay, person. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Strength card. Okay, you are going to pass into something, and it's going to have a lot of potential and a lot of possibility for you, but it's going to be early. This is going to happen early on. You'll get into it, and you're still going to be suffering from money problems here. Okay, so you financial problems, I feel like, with this Page of Pentacles in reversed. And I feel like you have to get up to speed in regards to your money. It's still good. Even though there's an opportunity, there's still some residual in regards to your finances. And because I feel like this break you had really kind of hit you in the wallet. And you are getting a little bit worried. You feel like kind of giving up. You're lacking confidence in regards to this opportunity, because I feel like you're coming into this with no money. You know, I almost feel like you're putting off the bill collectors and whatever, and then this opportunity comes along, and it's just starting out, so you have a lot to come back from. So that's kind of bumming you out a little bit. That's affecting your confidence and how you are. But the Strength card here is telling you to take control, be strong, have self-love, have confidence, and you'll get through this. But I feel like it is going to take a little while. I do feel like it was a setback that affected you. But they're just like, put one foot in front of the other. I mean, things aren't going to change overnight. It's baby steps, but you are going to get out of this. It's just not going to happen immediately, because like I've said with this Four of Wands, I feel like a great opportunity comes, but you're still suffering the residual effects of some finances or something in regards to that. Maybe your home, maybe your house. You might have lost your home, lost your house. You don't have a place to live. Like something like that is still plaguing you. But now you do have a possibility of turning this around. At least you're doing something to help solve the problem instead of not having any forward motion with this Death card here, okay? Alrighty, guys, I am going to go ahead and upload this video. Keep in mind, if you'd like a personal reading, my rates and info are below. Just send me an email. We can make that happen. Check my playlist for sun moon readings. Check my playlist for compatibility readings. And otherwise, I'll just see you guys for your love reading in April, okay? Adios from Veronica Garnett, Scorpios. Bye-bye.